Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I had to get some stuff done, so um just waiting for some people to pop on. There's no sense of talking if nobody's in here, right? Well, I have one person on here. Let's give it a minute and see if anybody else pops up. So, whoever's on here, you can put on chat. How are you doing today? And now I have nobody watching. Okie dokie. I guess I must be pretty boring. I know I'm not even remotely as good as AD and Mia are, but I'm trying, and I'm new to all this, so just bear with me, guys. Um, so the whole Watts case really caught my attention. Not only because there was now a murderer of his pregnant wife and two little girls, but because, like I said, there was, and this might sound weird to people, but when I heard that he worked at Anadarko, which is an oil and gas industry, my dad also worked in an oil and gas industry, and he was very good at it. But Chris Watts didn't exactly strike me as a murderer. But then again, there are times where, murderers don't look like murderers. They look like normal people, right? Um, it just, in the timeline for him to do all of this did not add up at all. I looked at the timeline. Like I said, I've watched so many videos. I can't keep count. But there's no way that he could have done all of this in that timeline. There's no way. It took a half hour to 45 minutes alone to dig that grave. And you cannot tell me that people showed up at their job site, Survey 319, and he had no sweat on him. He wasn't out of breath. He had to have had an accomplice. And AD is trying to find out who that accomplice is. And I keep watching his videos because I want to know. I want to know the truth, as does the world. Going by what this psychic said, Audrey Briggs, I believe her name was. I watch her videos a lot too. And she definitely said that there were accomplices. And there is more than one. So, this mysterious red car. Yeah. If any of you guys have noticed, when a certain person talks about a friend, we find out that he has a red sports car. And guess what scene, even though some people might not think this or see this, but what is seen is a red car speeding straight forward. And a lot of people can't see that. And I did not see that at first. I had to watch between AD's and Mia's videos to see it, but I saw it. And it was not, it wasn't Betty's car, because Betty's car was, she said, like a silver or gray, but she took a left. This red car went straight. I mean, he didn't even stop to see if there was any oncoming traffic. He just went. And the dogs had notified that basically there was no death in that house. None. So, I believe that they were taken out of either the back door in the kitchen or through the basement. That's what I think. And I also think that I cannot say her name, but I think that she was sleeping in the basement. And I think that that iPad thing that you wear at night when you go to sleep, I think that was, as AD would say, a horse with no name. Oh my god, there's so many things that are going through my head right now. It's unreal. And from what Mia has said, the autopsy of Shanann basically says that she did not die on Monday. That she died on Tuesday. And that's just, to me, it sounded really weird. Like, where was she then? I mean, was chloroform used? That's a huge possibility. Huge. I mean, that would be so easy. You use chloroform for both Shanann, Bella, and Celeste, and, you take them out the back. In Chris's interrogation after the polygraph, I do believe he was threatened. I'm not saying he's innocent, because he's not. He's a monster, in my opinion. I don't care. He could not tell the truth. Point blank. It was like he was a robot. And a lot of people say that. That's the term they use. A robot. But, he didn't know what to say. So when Tammy Lee said, did Shanann do this? And did you feel like you had to cover up for Shanann? Tim Lee said that his eyes lit up. And you can even hear Tim Lee saying this in an interview. That's the story he wanted to go with. So the question in my mind is, somebody does know. I'm not going to say his name because it's not my story to tell. Somebody does know what happened. And there has been consequences for Chris saying anything. One second. Sorry about that. But I cannot say his name. But I did see one of AD's videos where this other person connected to the one person I cannot name. She came on. She had been, oh my god. She had been, let's just say, she had been abused. She'd been targeted. That's all I can really say. She was targeted. And all because this other person that was connected to her knew the truth. Because of Chris. And I think that they brought KK in to shut Chris up. That's how I feel. I don't know how anybody else feels. I only have one person on here, but that's great. Honestly. Like, I'd rather have one person than nobody. The one person that is here, would you like to say something in the chat? I can start if you like. Just as soon as, but no, this case is very I think the word is captivating. It's very captivating. The world is basically, they want answers. Everybody wants answers, because how can this normal guy, this sweet normal guy who would take the shirt off his back for anybody, kill his pregnant wife and two beautiful daughters? His wife was beautiful too, don't get me wrong. She was gorgeous. She was also 15 weeks pregnant. And that just kills me. I don't know how you can kill a pregnant woman, a helpless woman. Like, I don't get it. And I don't think I will ever get it. One second, please. Hi, Grace. This is Sherry from Christmas. I'm calling about your Okay, so I'm going to. I have to end this right now, but I will be right back on. I have to make an important phone call, but I will be back on, and it'd be kind of weird if I made the phone call while I was on a live stream. But thank you for listening, and I will be right back on. Give me about 5 minutes. Okay.